And now, my friends, the Chaos Boys are back in town, and we continue to drive back the Order Tide with the Chaos Tide, or Evil Tide, or whatever you guys want to call it. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and take a look at the map. So you can see here our Vampire Count allies. They've been pushing very efficiently because we've been crushing the Empire armies over and over. So we were able to coerce the vampires to join us in the war. And from there, the Empire just didn't have stuff to really fight back, which has been very efficient. Vampire Counts have been taking these territories, which really will, in the late game, prevent us from having to play whack-a-mole and chase down all these Empire territories because the lovely vampires will be helping us. Now, of course, in terms of our victory, we do need to get a lot more territories, but Reichland and Cologne will fall. We just need to kind of start hunting down these territories. And you can see in the last episode, we did really beat down the Bretonnian core, and that actually dropped them from strength rank 1 to strength rank, I think 6. Yeah, 6 right here, which is awesome. So very good times indeed. And now I think we're going to kind of move up north towards the Black Pit, which is actually a walled city. So it could perhaps have some good loot. We're going to try and take that bad boy out. And from there, hopefully squash the Bretonnian presence in these lands. I don't want them to be able to sit here and heal up their armies. So before we do this, let's actually take our character and go scout. Go see if that's where all the injured armies ran after the battle, which I would guess is perhaps the case. We'll assault the garrison, which is fine. It's quite the journey. You got to go all the way around. All right, that's kind of an annoying thing, actually. So Archaon's fully healthy, obviously. We can move over here. Let's evaluate this. I am going to get Altdorf in this episode, hopefully, unless something really bad happens. We're going to come down, we're going to get Karlberg, we'll cross here, we'll take Alhart, and then we'll go for Altdorf. So this episode will indeed probably be the fall of Altdorf. I certainly hope so. We could... Do I want to get Corruption? I mean, +4. Standardized probably better. We'll get that for now. I kind of want to get Corruption. I know it's probably not the best, but it's still, I don't know, it seems like something fun. Piercing Bolts, we can level that up as well to get a wider strike area. And now we can start moving towards the Black Pit. So we weren't able to fully see around the corner here. So what is our movement parameters? Kolek, I definitely want to start recruiting. So I think what we'll do is hand over the Chosen, or actually just get rid of them, to be honest. Yeah, I think we can just get rid of them. We did lose some RORs too. The Mirror Guard are back. We could take them in SIGVALD's army. Ooh, and the Soul of Damnation. Yeah, we're going to take that for sure. Soul of Damnation is pretty awesome. I love Hell Cannons. I know they might not always be the best, but I think they're a cool unit. So SIGVALD's going to move over here. We're going to get this party started. We are being hunted by a bunch of characters. Unfortunately, our Exalted Hero, which Archaon did recruit, was crumped by some Imperial agents. So we're going to move everyone together, making sure to stay very close. Archaon's going to be our chosen guy, and Kolek is going to start recruiting some new units. The Kolek's new groove is here. Let's make sure to stay all within reach of one another so we don't get lost, naked and alone. And let's go into encamp. Start recruiting some Shaggies. It does take 2 turns, pretty expensive, but our economy is getting a little bit better. So we're going to get Kolek his full Doomstack. So I can recruit 4 at a time. So just to make sure to combine these forces to make sure we don't, lose more than we need to. So we have 2 more recruitment slots for Kolek. Let's drop these guys. Let's actually drop the Great Weapons. That'll be fine. And let's start recruiting. Very good. So SIGVALD could also recruit, perhaps. I think he actually has a recruitment spot open. Let me check. No, he does not at the moment. I could just hand over some Shaggoth, but I kind of want him to have a Shaggoth army as well. But, I do like having some baseline troops. Archaon will fulfill that role. And Kolek is missing his caster, so we're going to want that caster back. All right, guys, so we're going to do some recruitment. These next 2 turns will be very quickly as we marshal our forces, and then we'll move on to the Black Pit and hopefully take that bad boy out. The Winds of Pain are here. It looks like starting amount +20 for all armies, all faction-wide. Okay, so Magic's going to be pretty crazy right now. Looks like Valnir did level up as well. You could have him spread public disorder, perhaps, but I think just making him combat savvy, so eventually we can slap him in an army when we get towards the end of the campaign could be useful. And Archaon definitely needs to recruit a character, if we can. Kolek is in the middle of recruiting as well. SIGVALD does have a building slot, which I don't know how we're going to use that yet, but he has his own personal Shaggoth escort. And yeah, we could get rid of these Dragon Ogres, but they're so damn cheap. It's kind of nice to just keep them as a, kind of a mass unit. So now we can move with SIGVALD. I'm curious if I should leave, because you can see there's a Bretonnian army down here that can get pretty damn far, Rene the Devoted. So I'm a little bit apprehensive about leaving my forces here. So I think what we'll do is we'll try and take you out real quick. Yep, 94% chance. I know we're not assaulting the garrison, but I don't want to get my wizards taken out by a fluke. So we took him out, which is great. Archaon can go ahead and recruit his character because the last one was taken. And yes, we got an Infernal Dominant, so our character actually being taken out ended up being a bit of a boon. So next turn, we'll get rid of one of those characters, and we should be good to go. So we'll see you guys in the next turn. Now we have some diplomacy. Phoenix lady. Defensive alliance. Yeah, no thanks, lady. She might have some deep pockets, though. On the Beastmen. Look at the Beastmen coming in. Military alliance as well. Who are you guys fighting? Kislev and Nordland? You know what? Let's see if we can get some money out of it. Because, like, it might not be a bad idea, because then we can see where they are, which actually is like, yeah, okay, wow, okay. No, offer payment. No, that would have been bad. Okay, so they're not going to give us 5,000. Let's see if they can work with the 3,500. How about 2,500, bud? Yeah, you know what? They're not going to declare war on us. Screw that. We have enough eyes. All right, so the Greenskins have confederated with the Broken Nose. Not going to sit for too long. It looks like our population surplus next turn should allow Archeon to get the master with a high level kind of settlement there. Kolek actually had an upgrade too. What can we get with Kolek? We definitely just want to get probably the wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Although we have wizards, maybe just go here to get another exalted hero. Like expanding the exalted heroes is really strong. All right. So first things first, Archeon, does he have enough to upgrade? He does not at the moment. So we'll go here, just like so. Got to be really careful. You never know where the ambushes lie. And Archeon, we want to embed someone, so we'll get rid of one of the great weapons. I found the shielded ones just seem to be more efficient against our enemies. Cool, so he's going to get an army. He'll also give the Infernal Dominance buff to all those troops there, which is outstanding. We definitely need to get one of those kind of guys in Kolek's army. And how long till our caster is back? Looks like our boy will be back in 2 turns. Okay, so it should be back this episode, which is awesome. Get Kolek right here with his new and improved Shaggot stack. And SIGVALD will siege the city. We should be in reinforcement range. Oh, forgot to do that first, so we'll just continue the siege. Yeah, we're going to auto-resolve it anyways. It's just literally a couple foot squares. So auto-resolve there. Ha-boom! There you have it. 18,000 Gs. Yeah, baby! It's quite a take right there. So it looks like we have some level ups. The training is so jankety. Screw it, we're just going to take it. It's free real estate. I know it's not like it's such a minimal amount, but you know, it can add up. So for you, let's go ahead and get the thick-skinned. How's SIGVALD doing? Looks like his Firecaster is leveling up quite happily now. Is there anything we want to get? Eye of the Gods certainly isn't bad. We'll get upgrade Piercing Bolts to its full capacity. We do want to move down here with our characters. Kolek has an upgrade as well, so we want to make sure to maintain his 25%. We can now recruit some more as well, which I think we might recruit here for a turn. We have the 2 buildings that we really want, but let's go ahead and get more Exalted Hero Tech. And Archeon, he can't really do much anyway, so we're just going to move him back to the main force. And you are going to try and take this guy out. Even though you do have the penalty from spamming it, there's still a chance we can get him. We failed. That's okay. And Kolek, do we want to recruit more Shaggies? I think now might be the time to really just like fully doomstack him out. So we're going to go ahead and cut these 4. Get 4 more Shaggies. And we'll be recruiting for a turn or 2 here, guys. But yeah, we'll be back. We'll see what happens. We were able to take out the Black Pit and loot its cache there. Now you can see we're finally starting to get pretty juicy here. Marienburg, I mean, we could do like a full sweep here, but I think going for Altdorf is going to be very thematic and fun for this episode, and also a good idea. So we'll give it a whirl. See you guys next turn. All right, the Beastmen are here for some diplomacy. We want a defensive alliance. Let's go ahead and counter that if we can. Non-aggression pact and military alliance is fine. So let's see if we can get a military alliance. See if we can get a military alliance with them, and since it's green, that means we can get some money. It's low. Okay, so they're not that rich. I mean, yeah, we definitely want to get something, though. Ain't nothing in this world for free, Beastman. Okay, so we can get 800 Gs out of them. Military alliance, that means we can see what they're up to. Let the gores come is just all he has to say. All right, so we'll just get the bare minimum. Yeah, it's fine. Maybe could have gotten like 500, but it's okay. So yeah, now we can see what they're up to. Oh, look at this. The Bretonnians are back in business. It looks like Alberic and Rene are here. You know, I just thought about actually splitting my armies up. I wanted to send Archeon up to the north. So like just go take out, you know, these kind of loose cities here. You know, this one. But Midland is still kind of ferocious. But again, the chosen stacks aren't as strong as people think. Kolek is leveled up as well. It would feel a little bit rude to have Archeon out of the loop. We're still recruiting here for the Sun Eater. His caster should be ready in a turn, so we could just do that. But does Archeon want to go north, like loop up and through here and then take that city? We have these Bretonnian stacks coming, which we can't quite reach. They might actually attack us. I'd be really surprised. We can go try and take out a character or something. We can assault his units. We can take him out, which is probably a good idea. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's pump their brakes a little bit. And it's always good to get rid of these characters. Critical success. Hell yeah, baby. He's also leveled up. Our wizard has. Yeah, we can wait a turn and recruit, but I feel like sending Archaon up is a good idea. But there could also be other Bretonnian armies lurking in the shadows, which is something that I need to be very, very privy to. We actually got 2 level ups there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there could be like more armies here. So I'm actually going to hang tight for a turn because I want to see if they come in for a big alpha strike. And then we can decide what to do with Archaon and stuff. So we'll go ahead and pass. I'll make sure we're doing all our upgrades. And again, I don't know what we're going to do here with our surplus. I mean, let's see if there's anything that's really beneficial for us. Marauder tech just helps with Marauder units, which are just jankety jank. Granted, the Marauder building might not be terrible for if we start like a new kind of just, you know, supporting stack. Just giving that on over. And the Giants are just terrible also. Plus 12 for that. Sigvald's at 25. That's fine. We'll just hang tight on him for now. Get you going there. And Kolek can go ahead and upgrade this as well, which will give us another Exalted Hero. And when they get their Manticores, they become pretty good. All right, guys. That's turn. We'll see you in the next one. Wood Elves again with the Diplomacy. No, thank you. We'll pass on that, my friends. And it is now our turn once again. So Iron Cast is ready, the Chaos Sorcerer. He belongs to Kolek's army, so we need to grab him. And I believe this is Kolek right here. Let's go and jump in there if we can. Drop him in there. And we're more or less good to go. Kolek just about has his Doom stack. We could, you know, really get a couple more Ogres, but for now I think this is okay. So let's go ahead and Kolek's tree. We have the Star Crusher. Now, how good are the Dragon Ogre buffs here? Let me go ahead and take a look here. Blessed by Chaos, Hammer to the Anvil, Dragon Ogre, Chaos units. Does it help Shaggoths, though, is really the question. Monster Strength, yeah. So that's melee attack, and then at the end of the day, it gives... Yeah, that's pretty damn good. Melee attack plus 12% for those. So we'll go down the red tree and get that for now. Just get Kolek to... Like, the force multiplying effect of that on all these Shaggies is really good. All right, so Archaon's force is decent. He can probably go north and start to be a strong independent Archaon, but we do have to watch out. If he encounters a Bretonnian Cav Doomstack, his Chosen will just not do well. So maybe we keep him with the main force for now. Bretonnia, I'm not sure where they went. We can go scout down here at Karaberg. This is the crossing with which I think we want to really press. I think it's time for Altdorf. We'll bring Archaon to Altdorf and then we can decide. Let's go ahead and push here and see what's cracking. Oh, the plot thickens, Chilfroy. The plot thickens indeed, brother. So let's head down here with everyone. We'll get our Doomstacks going. Actually, it looks like SIGVALD can reach him. I think. We go here, that's movement. I think this is Siggy right here. Yeah. SIGVALD can't quite reach him. Yeah, just a little bit short. So we could, of course, go for another agent action here, but it's pretty low. Well, we'll just try and take him out, see if we get lucky. Yeah, there we go. It's 46, but I mean, even still, it's really weakening that army quite a bit. So SIGVALD's going to come down here. Let's make sure Archaon can, like, reach too. So we'll move our slower troop first, just to be careful, because I've made a lot of mistakes with that this game. Where are you at? Just all you guys stacked on top of each other here. Just having a good old chaos time. So Archaon's upkeep is certainly getting lower. Once we get a little bit of surplus in one turn, we should be able to pretty much get him where we want him. So let's get Archaon up here. The Chosen are helpful. You know, they carry some weight in auto-resolve. Not as much as like Shaggy's, but it is what it is. So move there. And Kolek will join as well. So certainly going to be a scary time for these forces of good. It's a pretty mean stack. And now that Kolek is fully sauced out, it's only a matter of time before SIGVALD follows in suit. Yeah, it's going to be quite scary. 115 for SIGVALD. And for 160, it's not that big of a difference. It still adds up, but something to think about. All right, guys, next turn. We'll see you there. So just wanted to jump in early here and show you guys. Kolek has been assaulted so many times that he actually has the hapless trait. So enemy hero success chance plus 10%. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Because that means like all of Kolek's characters too. Yeah, look at this. Oh god. The order tide is so annoying with all these characters. Okay, so he's wounded. So he'll be back in time. But god, that's so obnoxious. Let's go ahead and look at our tree here while we're waiting. You can see, yeah, he's a good character too. We leveled him up a little bit, and he has the trait we want. So, yeah, man, the order tide being annoying. We're just gonna have to swat them like flies. Oh yeah, 800 gold, big whoop. All the big assassinations going there. We're just gonna keep swatting at these Empire characters. Yeah, it's like a 50-50. We'll just keep doing it. We failed that time, which is fine. And yeah, so Archaon lost his character. Kolek, I think, just had his units assaulted. SIGVALD's in okay shape. Archaon's in okay shape. Yeah, I mean, come on. Would that even do anything? Is it just useless? And the Empire has put an army here, which is pretty hilarious. Not really sure what their intent is with that. But nonetheless, we'll move down with everyone on our quest to Altdorf City. And yeah, just get the crew kind of rolling in. Now, we could attack it with Archaon, but Archaon, I'm actually going to level up his building here. We could recruit another hero, which is pretty funny. Another Infernal Dominance character. I guess we could. Yeah, why not? Let's take it. Take the Ludred. We can't embed him right now, I don't believe. Let's go ahead and see if we can select him. There's Ludred right there, and let's see if we can get him in the army. Yeah, no, you have to wait till next turn. All right, so we're going to go ahead and attack this with SIGVALD real quick. We'll auto-resolve that because it's just an absolute joke. We got to keep spreading that lovely Chaos Corruption. 9,000, yeah, it's solid. And he actually retreated the right direction for once, which is kind of cool. But we still have to be careful. Like, the Bretonnians could be lurking in the shadows with, like, again, their hordes, their unholy hordes. We have the Doomfire. Monster Strength for Shaggus isn't bad. We'll get that because he is going to start getting Shaggus in his army. You, my friend, just keep making you a beast of a combatant. And we have the Armor Plate. And our Firecaster has also leveled up as well. Just get random seeds. Eye of the Gods is all right. It's kind of getting to the point with those characters where it's just like spam whatever. Kolek's going to come back up here just so he's close enough to SIGVALD. And I think everybody's pretty much in a friendly range right now. Yeah, Archaon can move a little bit closer too. Again, I've learned my lesson. You got to be really careful with that, or otherwise it can come back and karate chop you in the back. And our Deathcaster's leveled up. Very good. Definitely going to want to get those Infernal Dominance characters. Soul Blight, very good. All right, that's that. Who do we have coming back here? We'll have Rulek, and then Ludred will be joining the army next turn. Valnir has leveled up as well, and he shall be thick-skinned. All right, guys, that's the turn. We'll see you on the next one. And now we're back, guys. Kislev has been destroyed, not by us, but well, you know, through our efforts. And the Order Tide is literally just spamming hero actions. It reminds me of my head-to-head campaign way back in the day, which is a pretty good way to deal with chaos. And that was back when you could actually take out enemy like lords and stuff using. God, it was so obnoxious. Anyways, we can just march Archaon. Kolek has his movement more or less. We need to get the character into the army, or we could actually use him to start spamming the attempts here. So this looks like a pretty high-level character. We'll hang tight on that for now and try and get the actual good percentage. And I know we have another Chaos character here, unless he got taken out. Let's go and double check. No, Ludred is still here. He's still hanging out. Okay. So what would Ludred's chances be against one of these ladies of the night? 44%. Yeah. Okay. So let's keep moving down. The Chaos Corruption is spreading quite well here. You can see it's at 49% because we've been sitting here for quite some time, which is going to make it very difficult for them to resettle. And over here we see the last kind of bastion of the Empire trying to fight off the vampire counts. Yeah, Franz is over there as well, but little does he know Altdorf will fall to the heretics. And let's go ahead and get this party started. So we're going to go ahead and move Archaon as far as he can. So how far can he possibly march? We're going to use our character to scout. Ludred, we're going to jump him in Archaon's army to get that Infernal Dominance. And good. So we have our scouting character. Let's go ahead and grab him. See what the chance would be. Just making sure, yeah, so we still have that penalty. So I wish they would lift that for chaos so we could simply, you know, have some answers against the spamming of agents from these Order factions. All right, so let's move down here. See what we can scout. We're just going to go straight across the reach. And it looks all right, to be honest. Yeah, we should be able to get in here and really just get into the underbelly of the Reichland. And honestly, like, they don't have too much left. This might be the last episode for the Empire, but we'll find out. So we're going to get Archaon and march him first because he is the kind of limiting factor here. We could go straight for Altdorf. We have Richter and we have Vasily. So if we want to go, yeah, we gotta, there's no like super quick way across, unless we go right across here. But again, we run into that same problem where I don't know if all those units will be able to fit through the choke. So we'll take this route anyways. We need to like get more territory. So we'll march Archaon down this direction. And then we should be able to do standard movements for our other characters. Yeah, that'll be fine here. Do I want to go across? It's just about being in reinforcement range for Archaon. Which, yeah, because like if he gets isolated and jumped, I don't know what's in that army. So we'll get SIGVALD with him, and then Kolek can cross the bridge. And if he retreats, if Kolek has to retreat, then he can, yeah, that damn agent's kind of in the way there. Good. Yeah, if Kolek gets attacked, like he can just fall back and should be fine. I don't think we were in march chance there. Yeah, are we a little bit blocked up? Maybe so. All right, Kolek, I guess we could just encamp you then. And see if there's anything we can do here. Yes, we can. We can also recruit another character now. I believe unless that agent slot was already used. Yeah, it looks like we're at our cap, 404 there, which is fine. We'll get more Chaos Sorcerers as well. All right, guys, that's turn. We move on Altdorf. So the forces of the Empire in Bretonnia harry us at every step. You can see we're being attacked here in the back. So now it is time to get our character and start to, you know, punch back a little bit. Nope, we're not going to search runes. I am trying to click on you. Possible. 92% chance. Let's go do it. And down you go, little buddy. No more shall you troll our ranks. Level 35 on this character. He is getting quite jacked indeed. Hour of Chaos. That's fine. All right, so SIGVALD can reach the city. I think everyone should be able to now, more or less, get across the bend. So we'll move you down here, Archaon. Hopefully you're not the first one, but if we are going to lose someone to an ambush, I'd rather it be you. No offense. Kolek as well can move down here. You should be able to squeeze right in there, and then SIGVALD will lead the attack. I believe it's just kind of a weak city here, so we shouldn't have too many problems with an auto-resolve. Ha-boom! There you have it. Still probably going to lose some stuff. Yeah, a couple chosen. Definitely would not lose 70 chosen there. Loot and Raise buys us a turn. Yep, Man's Rune. Archaon's getting some goodies. Achieved victory multiple times. We also get a Cultist and a Warrior's Bane. Very good. Ooh, Talisman of Protection. All right, so that is an item that we can throw on the Mountain God. Because, you know, he's someone who takes a lot of damage. Although I believe he had Talisman, so we'll give him the Ward Save. And then we can go to Archaon Never Chosen, who has a Luck Stone. So I guess Homeboy here could just use this. Yeah, very good. All right, so we took that out. We have some level ups on the characters across the board. Let's go ahead and get Doom and Darkness. Doesn't really matter. We're just spamming the goodies. Archaon leveling up is pertinent because he can get his tribe growing a little bit quicker. And we get training on you. Yes. Just like your predecessor. SIGVALD should be in reinforcement range. But just to be extra safe, we'll make sure to move the characters. Yeah, and we'll get the Monster Strength for the Shagus in the army. It's going to be really good. So get you up a little bit, and we can get Archaon moving up a little bit as well. Keep the forces together. As you can see, oh yes, the Bretonnians lurking in the shadows, just waiting to strike. We'll take out the Ubersreich now, and then we'll go up to Altdorf, and that will probably be the conclusion of this episode. All right, guys, chapter objective successful. Got quite a bit of dough, which is certainly a welcomed boon here. The Reichland has confederated Nordland, which means, yeah, we got to play some whack-a-mole up in the north, but that's okay. I think most of these territories will probably go down to our Norscan tribes. Like, as a matter of fact, we could just, like, tell them to do that. Exactly. Yeah, some weak armies here and there, suffering from attrition. Vampire counts should be able to come and, like, take them out. Send you over to Middenheim. Yeah, because, again, we can actually order these wenches around. We'll go to Talabheim here, and we'll send you to Talabheim as well, see if they can overwhelm that city. And yeah, everything's going pretty good. We can send you to Nuln, Helman. Seems like everything's going good. They'll eventually move out, but once we take Altdorf, that's going to be a real backbreaker for these guys. All right, so we have more agents trolling us. We have a 49%, but I'm just going to wait for the 90%. And we're going to make our way down here because we do have the movement to get down there and just basically methodically take these cities apart. So we're going to move Kolek over here. I probably should have moved a little bit and scouted first just to check, but it's okay. I think, yeah, those stacks really are terrible. They're really just not good. We'll get Archaon there as well. Move him right here. Just got to make sure all the characters are within a sphere of influence of one another. And then we can go take the city. But let's first get our agent over here and see like what else lurks in the shadows. Yeah, so he should be able to get past Altdorf and see. Okay, so Boris is here. It looks like there's some Bretonnian armies up there that actually have a ton of foot squires, but foot squires are pretty weak. Very much an early game unit. And SIGVALD should be able to come and we can move these characters to support from there. All right, so Ubersreich. Can we reach it? Yes, we can. It's a pretty easy auto-resolve, so we will auto-resolve that. We'll take a little bit of unnecessary damage, but it doesn't matter. We'll loot and raise. And the Talisman is here. Very good. SIGVALD, of course, being annoying as always, and I really don't like how they bounce away like that after the battle. Can we actually get Archaon over there? We might have to march Archaon over to get that distance. So we're going to move you over, and we got to march Archaon, unfortunately. So, such is life. The Bretonnians probably will settle that, at which point we could just take it once again and catch their armies in that. I don't know if they'll be so bold, because they'll have to colonize it. All right, so Eye of the Gods, 7% weapon strength isn't a terrible trait. Probably should have gotten that earlier. And now, as far as this stuff goes, the Flaming Sword of Ruin. We're getting pretty close in this campaign, I think. We definitely need to get that Infernal Dominance character. Despoilers, we were working on that, but yeah, we got to go for the Monster Strength. It's just so good for the big beasties. And I believe our character came back and we didn't notice. Let's see. No, one turn. Okay, so he'll be back next turn. Everybody, for the most part, appears to be leveled up, except this guy. Spread Public Order. You know, part of me is like, just... We can get the Manticore later, but let's like get him as an extra character so we can like pop out and go after these guys. Yeah, that might not be bad. Okay, very good. So that's turn. Let's pass. All right, guys, pretty unfortunate circumstance, actually. The AI got their like lucky 1% to assassinate our Exalted Hero in this army, and he is down for the count. So the Bretonnians are actually marshaling an army here, a pretty massive force, and they might be able to team up with the Reichland, but I'm still not too concerned. We are missing our Exalted Hero, which sucks pretty bad. We're going to go try and take this wench out. 93% chance. No more shall she come after us here. And our other character is back in business. So we can drop him in an army if we need to. And good, we got that. So Archeon has his character here. Yeah, Kolek is definitely going to want that, I think. So we can drop one Dragon Ogre, like so. And then we can drop in the Infernal Dominance character. Let me go ahead and double check the attribute. Yeah, it gives Phylate all units. That's so freaking good. For the Shakis, it's like, oh my god. So we can almost reach them. Is she in March Dance? No, it doesn't look like it. So we're gonna press up. If they wanna fight us, I'm more than happy to oblige. Archeon's stack is more or less healed. Looks like everybody can get where they want to go. So we're gonna go here and keep the 25%. So we can do some upgrades if we need to. And Kolek is gonna come as well. We should be able to reach Altdorf too if they don't like intervene. We're gonna put you in Kolek's army here. Let's go ahead and jump him in. You've leveled up once again. Oh, that's Kolek. I don't know why I jumped over there. Darth Plagueis the Wise is still alive. And yeah, let's go and level this guy up. Sure, let's get the spread public order. Screw it. He's usually on the battlefield anyways. So Kolek is going to go into his stance here after we level up this Shadowcaster. Specialist, yeah, I'm trying to think if they have anything that's like they can wound targets, which is okay. Spread corruption is obviously not going to be terribly useful here. It's all right. I mean, it's kind of a fun thing. Let's just level that up. I mean, it's yeah, they're getting to that point in campaign. So let's pull you, SIGVALD, and get you like right here. I doubt any of these Bretonnians have lightning strike, so as long as we just move up and maintain our composure, we should be fine here. We do also have some RORs we could fill the void with. SIGVALD's Mirror Guard are okay, but they're pretty much outclassed by everything at this point. Weird Spawn are a decent unit. Weapon strength is 198. I mean, I guess we could get the Weird Spawn for now. Kolek's got his Shaggy stack. We definitely don't want to mess with that. So I guess just to bolster the strength of our Legion until the time comes. Yeah, we can't recruit those heroes at the moment. Determined. Knowledgeable. I could just spam knowledgeable characters and like hide them in the corner of the map. That's probably something that would be a really smart tactic too. But, you know, we're living and learning. So we'll just get the Zeviad spawn. We'll grab those guys. And I think we're okay. You're here. Everybody has their dudes. Yeah, just kind of see if the forces of good want to unite against us and try and take us out. We're pretty tightly packed here, so everybody should be helping one another. Do we have any in-camp upgrades we want to do? Let's see. Well, he's all good. And Archeon, you want to jump in camp and see? You're all good as well. All right, guys. See you in the next turn. I just want to jump in early to point out that there was a critical failure. Finally. Oh my god, those annoying agents. Yeah, one of the first head-to-heads I did like way back in the day. I did it with Italian Spartacus, and I was playing Chaos actually. And that was before I knew how janky they were. But nonetheless, that was before Empire was OP too, though. But back then, you could actually take out faction leaders with like witch hunters and shit. So like, I remember there was like 15 witch hunters just surrounding Archeon, and he just got like assassinated. And like that was just like, oh well, there goes my good army, I guess. God, it was so terrible. Agent spam was like one of the most awful things in the game. So Bretonnia has fallen back. Chilfroy is here. It looks like there is a mighty defender of Altdorf. He is encamped, so I can't do too much against him. We are spreading some good chaos corruption down here. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it's getting there. It's slow but sure. They have, of course, resettled this. I could send Archeon over, but again, you got to be careful. So Altdorf must fall here. This is certainly going to be a backbreaker for the Empire, I think, as the vampire counts are really pressing in. You can see, yeah, coming in from all angles. Manfredo is here as well. We can have him go for, I don't think he's at war with them. Okay, I'm go down here is fine. The Golden Order, I mean, who cares? We don't have to even kill the Golden Order. Like, we just have to deal with the Bretonnians and the Empire. Empire did confederate up north, which is incredibly obnoxious. And they're actually marshaling forces there. Just straight up whack-a-mole time. Hopefully, they'll eventually struggle out as we really just punch a hole in their goodies. And you can even see there's Emperor Karl Franz sieging here. Rudy and the boys should be able to 2v1 him, though. Not too concerned about that. All right, so it's time to take Altdorf. Let's make sure everyone can reach it before we do anything foolish. Yep, everybody can reach it, more or less. So Kolek is going to go. First, let's get our dude and see if there's any like ambushes waiting. I mean, I'm pretty sure Kolek could take like all three of those Bretonnian armies with his Haggard Doomstack. All right, we look more or less fine. So let's go ahead and get Kolek here. Like so. Get him right up here. We're going to get Archeon as well next to Kolek. And then we're going to get SIGVALD and have the mighty Prince, the heir of this campaign. He shall lead the assault on Altdorf himself. There we go. He is marching. Altdorf should certainly fall here. The Bretonians may try and counterpunch us, but I don't think we're going to take too much damage. And yeah, we'll fight this. Obviously, we can't auto-resolve this, but it's still extremely one-sided. We'll get the banner and just put it on some... No, you deserve the banner, bro. Let's give it to our Firecaster. We are missing our Exalted Hero, which is a little bit tragic, but should be fine. All right, guys, Altdorf, it is here. The hordes of chaos have finally arrived at the heart of the Empire, and we'll see you guys in the city. So it's very important, guys, that we do minimize our losses because there are Bretonnian armies in reserve kind of hanging out. So let's get our Hell Cannons over here. We'll get our Chosen lurking back in the shadows over here. We're going to be pretty gamey here. Hide those guys there. In the Shagus, we'll go here. You can rush the gates with SIGVALD. We'll get our Firecaster in 2, Hell Cannons in 3. And the Weird Spawn can come up with the main squad. I don't really care, to be honest. Because we're going to be replacing them like really soon anyways. Oh, pretty good winds of magic. Let's start the battle. Very good. So the Hell Cannons, immediately we want to probably engage on the gatehouse here to give our infantry a safe path. Just going to move up with the boys. Yeah, just move up all these characters here. These Chosen can, I mean, we could press the walls with the Chosen if we want to. But really, it's just about getting that sweet Shaggoth kind of beatdown squad. Yes, give me the Shaggoths. Go forth into the city. Take a little bit of damage on the approach, but the Shaggoths, nothing they can't handle. So the Hell Cannons are shooting away, going into the tower here, which will allow us to kind of advance and get a little bit gamey there. But here we come. Altdorf, it is time, brother. Let's get our casters up. We have our 2 casters. They're both on Manticore, so we can fly them up together. And yeah, we'll just get the troops kind of marching up as well. Looks like a big old jankety burning head coming in from the forces of good. And now we have a burning head here. Let's see if the AI is quick enough to dodge it. We'll try a greedy one right there. Honestly, it doesn't matter too much. And it looks like we're about to get in. The burning head does go down. I overcasted it, so yeah, unfortunately it took a bit of a bad turn, so it wasn't really the best usage. So our 2 casters, we can get them and just go take out this Bright Wizard real quick. They're both on Manticore, so they're going to be pretty strong here. These Shaggies can go, I don't know, the Shaggies can just join Group 1, I guess. Great, so we're banging on the gate. We took a little bit of damage on a single entity, but I do want to keep my Chosen healthy for future conflicts. The Hell Cannons, have they destroyed that tower yet? It looks like we're getting pretty close. And we have gotten that caster up on the wall. So the Weird Spawn are really the only thing that have taken damage. And okay, we are in now. So we can just go ahead and pile in like super aggressively and get SIGVALD to go here. And now we can actually get some good winds of like wind spells. So we're going to go ahead and use a Purple Sun right there on the big blob. And the tower has fallen, which is great. So now we can get the Hell Cannons and shoot the handgunners up on the walls to try and, you know, soften the approach of some of our other forces. And yeah, we're in rock hard. And it looks like the Burning Head from the AI is pretty much just taking out his own troops, which I'm cool with. Arcane Conduit and Arcane Conduit. Yes, let's go and do that. Go after the caster. Get these other characters in. Might as well get their get them nice and dirty. What do we have in the back? It looks like some mortars. The Swords of Ulrich. Yes, what will they do against our Shaggoth invasion? SIGVALD's in. Let's go ahead and use Standard Die. Give the extra melee defense as we rock 'em, sock 'em these guys. And we can land the Manticores up in the walls. And, you know, this Exalted Hero Goon Squad can actually climb the walls. Archon's there as well, but of course his magic's pretty weak at this point. So we do have a Flamestorm. We have some Knights coming in. I'm just going to save the wins for another blob fight back here. And yeah, the Empire's, you know, holding in various areas of the city. Hell Cannon's still raining some nasty fire. But our Manticores on the walls should be able to just make quick work of them. All right, let's pull this guy back. He's taking a little bit of damage that he doesn't need to. We'll grab some Shaggies, pull him over. See if we can crump these Reichsguard really quick. And the Manticore man, let's pop Potion of Speed to see if he can get away. And do we want to push in with them? I don't think we need to. Kolek's just kind of being lazy as usual. Big old lazy Shaggoth. And let's get him in Group 1. Great, so now Kolek will push in with the rest of the army. The Shaggoths, you know, it's really good because Greatswords are absolute trash against Shaggoths, like just terrible. Oh yes, the mighty meme tank. Yes, come to meet your doom. Let's get the Shaggoths here and do a full surround. And just the map's just rumbling so aggressively because of the frickin' Shaggoths. It's so funny. All right, so yeah, now we're giving them free kills, which we don't want to do. So let's pull you guys back. And you can come back here. Go attack some handgunners, I guess. I don't even know if we need to. The steam tank, oh my god, that steam tank just got destroyed. Freaking destroyed. Let's charge back here with these guys. Charge in here with the swordsmen. Get you going back there. Exalted Hero can come down off the walls. Well, honestly, they're doing a pretty good job. Archeon and his boys can keep cleaving on the walls, which is kind of a cool thematic thing. And also useful, not just thematic. Pull you over here to attack these greatswords. And good. Now we're just kind of piling in. Oh my god, the Tempelhof Luminarch or something over there. All right, well, you know, 2 can play that game. Pull back here. Looks like the Temple Meme Luminarch is just doing some nasty, nasty work. Drop a Flamestorm right on top of these guys, and then we'll run back out of the city with the casters. Just pop them back here for now. So the Hell Cannons, let's see if we can like start pressing some of the tools back here. Go after the mortars, you know, some of those guys. See if we can get in range. And good. That's what's really powerful about like Vortex spells and why spamming big monsters is so good, because you can use like these things on yourself and it's not even gonna like really have any negative. Yeah, it's just super strong. So here come the beasties surging down the streets of Altdorf. Demogryph Knights, the proud beasts of the Empire, shall be doing what they can, but Archaon and Homeboys on the walls taking out handgunners. And I'm really tempted to bring in the Chosen, but we just really don't need to. We're just going to dogpile back here, pull in all these Imperial forces. The Shaggies now actually have some combat upgrades from SIGVALD's Monster Strength. Mortars don't do... They do next to nothing. Let's pull you guys back over here, and you here. And the Hell Cannons are now shooting in against the Empire Blob here, which is nice. You can shoot against the handgunners, so that would be a pretty choice target. Alright, great. All right, Kolek and company, keep grinding in the streets. We'll do a little bit of fast forwarding as we beat our way through this horde here. Just the Shaggoth meat grinder here. The Demogryph Knights, let's see if they can hold up against it. I don't think for too long. Although they're certainly doing a little bit better. So Kolek can drop Lord of the Storm here. And our casters, I really didn't want the casters to get pounded that hard. Pull them back in. You guys can go here. Oh, those Demogryph Knights are actually putting a number. Archaon used Cascading Firecloak. Miscast. I should have done that earlier. Should be able to win that fight. Yeah, we might lose an Exalted Hero there, which would really suck. He is wavering, and he is one of our really good ones too. So let's get our 2 wizards and have them come in and help. Oh my god, the Temple Meme Luminarch! Where is that thing? Damn it, we gotta go kill that. Those demis are out of control. I think we actually did lose a guy there. Oh, god damn it. The Templehof Luminarch, the cost of Altdorf is one of our Exalted Heroes who's only level 2, thankfully, so doesn't matter too much. Pop the Arcane Conduits. Let's charge in. Now it's time to end these guys once and for all. The end times have come to your city. This might actually be enough to bait the Bretonnians into action. Let's come in here and see if we can jump on the Muminarch really quick. Let's get you Shaggies back here. Push in. SIGVALD's in here as well, so we'll use Standard Eye and the Opal Amulet. And yeah, we should be able to actually drop a huge Flamestorm right here. Actually, Purple Sun's probably better against armor. You want to overcast it? Yeah, let's get down and dirty. Let's overcast a big old Purple Sun right there. And they can attack this. Attack the Temple Meme Luminarch, which did dispatch of one of my characters there, which is quite funny. Those Reiksguard Knights should be taken out. We still have the full Chosen stack mostly intact. Oh, that Purple Sun is nasty. How many kills is he up to? 188? Yeah, he's doing pretty good. All right, good. So just keep pushing in. Let's get some Shaggies to push back into the gun line. You guys just take out that stupid Templehof Luminarch. Go after the Hellstorm Rocket Battery. Pretty sure that should be game. All right, we took the city. We lost an Exalted Hero because I was not paying attention, but that doesn't matter too much. Altdorf has fallen. It belongs to Chaos. GG. All right, guys, cutting in a little bit early here. You can see Ulrich, a great descendant of the Todbringer, was defending the city. Well, not descendant, but, you know, family member. We lost like 20 guys or something like that. That's what's good about the Shaggies. They'll replenish in one turn, and we won't have actually taken really any substantial damage. I mean, we could have used the Chosen, but they would have actually taken casualties from handgunners, demis, you know, that kind of thing. So I think it's better just to leave them in the wings. Eventually, we probably will replace the Chosen with the Doomstack of Shaggoths at some point. But we'll play it by ear. I don't know if it'll come to that in the campaign. Kolek lost one guy. I don't know. He lost his Exalted Hero, I think. Yeah. Oh, 61,000. Oh, baby. Give me that loot. That sweet, sweet loot. Altdorf has fallen. All the Imperial technology. We'll go with it. And there you go. So, yeah, we lost Rulek. It's fine. Surely, a chest of the gods. Not a big deal. Oh, Gambler's Armor for Archaon. So let's go ahead and go to Archaon himself. Make sure to give him some good stuff if he's not already rocking it. He does have the Gambler's Armor on, which is actually a pretty good one. Yeah, we'll give him Fear and Terror. And is there any other agents? We can give him Strider, which is fine. Great, so we got to level up on this guy. And we can go ahead and just, you know, start making him combat savvy. I should have put him on horseback, but it's not really a big deal. SIGVALD is leveled up once again, so we'll max out the Shaggoth fun times. And I believe Kolek leveled up as well. Let's go and double check here. Oh, no, it's actually our Firecaster. For you, Cascading Firecloak. Yes, good. What is best in life? So we need to make sure that everybody's in reinforcement range right now. It looks like more or less we are. Kolek can go right here. Just a tiny little Dragon Ogre hoof right there to make sure we're in range. Pretty sure we are. I'm just like super paranoid about it now. SIGVALD's a little bit far down. We might get some armies isolated, but it's just not worth playing that game, especially when we're a little bit damaged. So Kolek's going to take his little hooves down here and make sure that everybody's like high and tight. Archaon as well. Okay, they are literally standing on top of each other now. So we do have a building slot here. So Archaon will could get the mounted blades just to reduce the cost. We have the Exalted Hero. We could get the Wizard Tech to get more casters, but I don't know if we like need that. It certainly helps, but the Exalted Heroes are where it's at. So for Archaon, I think we just get mounted blades just to get the cost reduction to kind of tame everything. We're pretty mean financially now. Kolek cannot go in and camp, I don't believe. But yeah, I mean, he's got his stack. He's got his fat stack if he wants it. I believe we can actually recruit another hero through Archaon. That's Lords. Okay, Infernal Dominance, perfect. So another one takes its place. So let's go ahead and recruit him. Hopefully he doesn't just get taken out. We do have the recruit rank now on him, which is cool. So training, Blade Master. We'll give him a horse for now. And that should be fine. Very good. All right, guys. Altdorf has fallen. The Imperial lands certainly not feeling too great after that fight. And yeah, you can see the Empire is very, very sparse now. Like just kind of a bunch of janky territories. A little annoying for it. We'll have to go take at some point, but we'll play it by ear. See you next turn. All right, guys, and we're back. Let's see what's going on. Ally mobilizes against Sylvania. Just like Haggard von Karstein's here just hanging out. Yeah, so the Empire is certainly being beaten down, but they were able to recoup up in the north a little bit and actually get quite a bit of stuff. That's why I want to kind of send Archaon on his own, but it's like he's not that strong. I could send Kolek on his own because he can win like 1v3 fights with his Shaggot stack. Wulfric and the vampires are kind of closing in. Now we got to make sure the vampires are actually at war against Bretonnia. Okay, so let's see if we can offer a payment or something. How's that sound, buddy? How's that sound? Yeah, I need them to fight Bretonnia if possible. We'll see if anything comes of it. So if I do abandon Altdorf, the only problem is that it's going to get resettled almost instantly, probably by Bretonnia, I would imagine. If we move up here, we can go to Karaberg again and take that out, and then we can like pound the north a little bit. I know the Bretonian armies are over there. Here, it seems like the Empire's pretty weak. So maybe we send Archaon down here. I think that's what we're going to do. We got to start covering more angles, or else it's just going to be constant whack-a-mole. So let's go ahead with Archaon. This is going to be really risky, but I think we can afford to take some aggressive steps here. Eye of the Gods, we'll give that. Ruination, again, he needs Lightning Strike. He doesn't have that right now. What do we have here? Yeah, just a weak Empire army. So he's going to go take this city. This is a risky play, but I think it's worth it for just advancing this campaign. So we'll loot and raise. That's fine. Archaon's going to lick his wounds here. His character is leveled up as well, which is nice. So him and his buddy are climbing up in the world. And now, as long as we kind of have our vampire allies here, in the south, what do we have? So the Golden Order is at war with us. Balthazar Gel, pretty weak sauce, to be honest. So yeah, we'll use him to go take Kemperbad, and then we can, move from there. So Ubersreich is still down for the count. Marienburg, I think, might be our next kind of big breadwinner. So we'll go up. We'll take Karaberg here with our two other armies, with Kolek. It feels good to actually finally, be moving with a couple stacks here. So let's move across with you. Which army? That was going to be in Kolek's army. So we'll move Kolek up. He'll attack Karaberg. I should be definitely going after agents and things like that with other characters. Want to resolve that. We do have a couple banners to equip, actually. We'll give speed to Kolek. That's really useful. And leadership to Summoners of Rage. That's cool. We'll do that. Should have done it before, but it doesn't matter too much. All right. So we got a fire resist gem, which is kind of cool. We are living dangerously, sending Archaon off on his own, but, Chaos has got to start spreading its wings and flying because we can't just babysit all day. Monster Strength. Yes. Get those scary shaggies. And here, again, the Deathcaster. What else do we need? We pretty much have everything we could possibly want. Yes, we shall level up every spell. Just in case. So now you're going to join Kolek's army to give the Shaggus an additional melee attack buff. SIGVALD will move a little bit closer to you. Could go into a camp. I mean, again, what do we even build here? I guess the Chaos Knight tech could be fun. It does generate some income too. Yeah, that's cool. I'll go with the Chaos Knights. Screw it. We have enough for both those. It's just ludicrous. Any agents? We could do some scouting with this guy, which I think would be smart. Archaon should casualty replen up every turn. And eventually, he'll transition into ogres of his own. We could scout this direction. I don't think we need scouting for these guys. They're pretty damn strong. So I think he's going to be Archaon's kind of a guardian angel here. And it looks like we're all good. Yeah. He's flying over there, seeing what's cracking. Okay, we do have an army down here, which is decent, but nothing that Archeon can't handle with his dread stack of Chosen, I think. All right, guys, next turn. See you in a moment. Oh, boys, we got another Royal Rumble on our hands. The Bretonnians once again thinking that, they're like, Archeon's gone. We can totally win this battle now. Coming in with a stack of Foot Squires against a stack of Shaggoths. Yeah, that should be interesting. Well, they do have Knights of the Realm, which can do work, and the dreaded Trebuchets. All right, this could get interesting. See you guys in the battle. So you see, this is actually pretty nice because as the Bretonnians come in and just like kind of get meat grindered by my Kolek army, just my 2 armies here, is what's happening is that like I'm not having to chase them down. The AI thinking it can win is actually like a huge boon for us. So let's go here. This is just a weak Exalted Hero who we can like honestly just hide in the back for now and pull him out when we need him. We'll get you in 3. All right, let's gamble. Wins Magic pretty poor. If it gets worse, who cares? We have Arcane Conduit. And that's much better. All right, let's party. So for now, we can take our dudes. SIGVALD can come up as well. So SIGVALD can be leading the infantry. And I just want to find the main army here, if we can. Bring the Shaggies up. We have our 2 glorious Manticore casters. And these Shaggies can be in group 2. We can have 2 Shaggoth Goon Squads. 2. Very good. This Exalted Hero is just going to hang out in the trees because he's not going to do a whole lot for us. And SIGVALD can come up with the Chosen. Chosen will fight in this battle. All right, so let's set him up on the hill here. The Hell Cannons. Oh, yes, we can't forget about the Hell Cannons. They'll actually be really useful against Bretonnia. So we can go start hammering with some of the Shaggies. Just moving them up. Our casters can come and cast some Vortex spells, and that'll give time for our Hell Cannons to get in position. Let's go ahead and use the speed buff on those guys. And you can be in SIGVALD's Doomstack. All right, great. So Bretonnia's coming. They're gathering their forces, which is fine. I'd rather they all come at once anyway, so I can just beat them down in one fell swoop. Our Manticores are here. This is going to be one of the harder things. We got to watch out for the character assassination attempts. Lewin's back. Lewin apparently didn't learn his lesson last time, so we're going to have to teach it to him the good old-fashioned way. Shaggoths wait in the hills. Definitely don't want to fight in the trees with my Shaggoths. They do take a penalty for fighting. You know, large monsters generally do. SIGVALD can come up as well. It's really funny, like, how quickly SIGVALD becomes, like, dwarfed by, like, these large heroes. Granted, I mean, if anybody comes to fight him, he'll certainly whoop him up. And, yeah, I guess they think their trebuchets, like, give them grounds to chill here. But our Hell Cannons are coming up the hill. Because the Trebs will actually, you know, do some damage. All right, so it looks like they're coming up here. I think my 2 Manticore characters could actually probably beat Lewin if they use their magic, but I'd rather not get put in that situation. All right, so here they come. Hell Cannons are waddling up the hill. Those right there should be fine. Lewin thinking about coming in. Let's pull our casters back so they don't just get given up for free. I saw mostly Knights of the Realm in this army, so man, it just goes to show how quickly they can remuster after getting pounded earlier. All right, so the main line is coming here. So the Foot Squires here, here, and here. Granted, we don't need to focus the Foot Squires too much. That should be fine. And we'll get some Chosen just to guard these things. Just put them back here, and the Weird Spawn can be in 6 also. Cool. All right, so I'm not sure where that dude's going. Looks like he's thinking about landing here, so we'll pull some guys over just to make sure he's not getting any cheeky ideas. So let's pull Kolek back and get you guys going here. And you Shaggies can go here as well. And now Kolek can turn around and just absolutely smash this guy. All right, great. So they did land here. So we can go ahead and take this character out. It's Lewin once again. Don't know what he's been smoking, but certainly nothing good. The Hell Cannons are shooting, which is great. Over here, the fight's going well. Knights are getting smashed. No surprise. Critical mass of Shaggies. We can bring back our casters now. So Lewin is getting worked on. He's better be careful. SIGVALD's here now too. Standard Eyes activated. Chosen should give a nice buffering. Let's go ahead and go for those Knights of the Realm here. And go for the Knights of the Realm here. These Shaggies can intercept there. All right, great. So down on the low ground, it's going pretty well. We just need to finish off the Paladins now. We'll get you guys collapsing on those Knights Errant. And do you have any Peasant Archers? That would certainly be something I'd like to shoot. Holy Wardens are a good target also, but they're loosely packed, so maybe not. Pull you guys back, and looks like King Louis is still there. Louis. Let's go ahead and use the Purple Sun. Looks like they're going to fall back, but we'll just do it. Should be able to get a couple of them. All right, so let's pull these guys back, Kolek back. Just kind of get all the Shaggies back in position. We don't want to overextend. And the Purple Sun there was able to wreck those Knights pretty damn hard. The Chosen are collapsing. Looks like the Lord is here. It is the mighty Chilfroy, who we will try and take out here. I don't mind taking out Lewin for sure. It looks like he's coming back in. Stupid Lewin, just ruining all my plans. Hell Cannons, shoot over here, kill some Foot Squires. Lewin's going in once again to meet his doom. Pull Siggy back. Get you guys up on the high ground. Pull them back, kind of reform ranks a little bit. These Shaggies can screen for the advance. And yes, that's what I wanted to get rid of, were the peasant archers, because even though I have scaly skin, it's still it's pretty annoying. This one Shaggoth, we don't want to give him up. I don't know what he's doing over there. He's a lone wolf, a renegade. All right, so we have a stack of infantry coming, but again, foot squires are quite terrible against what I have. We'll send in the weird spawn. Send in the weird ones. Send in the spawns of weirdness. Pull back all the shaggies. Boom. And now we can use some vortex spells. Lewin's just getting absolutely worked on. I think we'll use a flamestorm right here. That should do a massive amount of damage. All right, so let's push up. Flamestorm. Oh, look at that damage. That's so good and tasty. All right, perfect. So hell cannons still shooting away. These peasant archers are paying the troll toll, to say the least. We'll shoot in here with the boom. It's always like, man, I got so excited from using hell cannons in my campaign that I like went and played with them in multiplayer, and then I remembered just how jankety they are in multiplayer. They're not terrible, but they're just so much weaker than they are in campaign. Lewin's here. We'll give him a goodbye present. Yes, chase him off the battlefield. Definitely want to take Lewin out so they don't come back with like a powerful legendary lord. Look at that. The awakening of the wood is happening here. The Chosen are taking some damage. Most of them are fighting quite happily in this blob. We'll definitely do some chasing here. Looks like the Knights of the Realm are coming in. Let's get... How's 4 Dragon Ogre Shaggoth sound for your Knights of the Realm? I think for Bretonnia to compete with this Doom stack, they would have to have like mass Hippo Knights or something. I don't even know. The Grail Knights couldn't even do it, probably. Move you guys in front. Make sure we don't lose that. Exalted Hero can come up. I just didn't want him to get gooned out by Lewin. Great, Lewin has fallen. The king once again. He's coming back for more, apparently. And we definitely want to get some fat magic over here if we can. So let's just drop that right there. That should immediately just buckle those guys. Potion of Healing on Kolek. Lord of the Storm there. Potion of Healing is such a good item. Great, so we have all these casters here. If we could actually take them out, that would be incredible. So let's go see if we can hunt them down with the Shaggoths. All right, so this whole position's broken. Let's advance. See if we can break their... Give them the good old Bane back break. And yeah, let's just goon these casters. Like, these characters are, like, when this army that I'm fighting scatters to the wind, these are the characters that, like, give it, like, a backbone upon which to build. So if I could actually chase and, you know, take some of these characters out with the Shaggies, that'd be great. So let's pull some up and around. And yeah, we got more stuff coming. Looks good to me. What are these Knights of the Realm? Yeah. Our caster's taking a little bit of unnecessary damage. Hell cannons. Shoot into the archers here. You shoot into them, and you shoot into them. Pop all the goodies. Very good. So the Shaggoths, let's get them around the back, see if we can pin in these casters here. So we're just going to move those guys. Kolek is lurking somewhere, and we'll bring the Manticores in as well. So now we should be able to pin them in. Yes. Just get all these wizards in one fell swoop. Harry Potter's being taken to town here. All right, very good. So they are broken. Man, it's summer weather's coming again. I'm actually sweating right now. Not because of stress or anything, but just, you know, just life. These Shaggoths can go take out that damsel. The less damsels running around the campaign map, the better. And it looks like they have some more stuff coming, I guess. What are these? Some Knights of the Realm trickling in from the edge of the map? Yeah, so their casters just got absolutely clubbed right there. All right, guys, I think that's victory. They must have an unbreakable unit fighting somewhere, or I guess just some reinforcements coming in. Most of their stuff here is shattered. The only thing that really took a lot of damage were Summoners of Rage. This is where you become kind of indestructible as Chaos. Yep, damsels are down for the count. Let's move. I mean, you're not indestructible. There are forces that could actually, you know, do some damage against you. Let's pull back these guys. Hopefully they'll just land on the ground instead of chasing us. Grants we might have to use our 2 Manticore casters to go. Yes. Go to your doom. Go to your doom, brave Knights of Bretonnia. Chaos will... I don't know, maybe they'll sing songs about you, but probably not. All right, Shaggies, let's pull them back here. I don't know, what else do we have on the map? Looks like some Knights of the Realm over there. Just mostly cleanup here. Because, you know, when the armies are so big, they kind of just trickle in. So let's go ahead and just keep charging. Shaggoths. It's a shame that, you know, on Legendary, the Chosen stacks don't work. You really are resorted to using the Shaggies, but Shaggies are a really fun unit. The melee attack on these guys is freaking 81 right now, so it's like, what is going to defeat that? Let's push over here. Go take out their trebuchets. That might get a little bit closer to army losses here. Oh, hello. These guys going after my goodies. Goodies. All right, Knights of the Realm there. Let's jump on those guys. Hell cannons in the back are pretty much out of ammo. Can just pull those guys back here. And do some fast forwarding as we push into the tree line. Yes, get you guys here. Get you guys over here. I should be able to push all those trebuchets off. And it looks like a bastion of reinforcements coming in for the forces of good. Yeah, imagine if the AI... I mean, Chaos usually just gets dunked on so hard in my campaigns that I haven't really, like, experienced the other side of this, you know? Like, the sheer power it can bring. right, so they have some Peg Knights coming in. Oh, okay, looks like they have some good units. So it's actually going to do some damage to our army. Let's go ahead and square up a little bit if we can. Shaggus, go here. You Shaggoth, go there. You Shaggoth, go here. Very good. What have we discovered? Some brave men-at-arms here in the tree line. And now the forces of good come once again. Yes, come ride to your doom, mounted yeoman archers. Unfortunately, we're out of ammo, so we're going to have to chase those guys. The Shaggies, what can we do here? We got some Knights of the Realm. Let's go ahead and just take them to Pound Town real quick with Kolek. All right, so they've been taken to town. Let's take these ones to task. These Knights Errant just bouncing around. Not going to bother chasing you guys down. I guess we'll just Spirit Leech you and then shoot them with a fireball. Ah, Witchcraft. Yes, take them out. Using our janky magic. All right, very good. So we have some Pegasus Knights coming. Hopefully they'll land amongst my anti-large characters. Looks like they're thinking about it. All right, let's go here. Take them out, and you guys take these ones out. And yeah, I guess we could just scoot up to end this quicker. What is this over here? This is peasant mobs and things like that? Okay. Some Pegasus Knights here, pull back here, tighten up a little bit. Just cleaning up the scraps where we can. What are these? Yeah, we're gonna, this is gonna be like an utter destruction of Bretonnia. This is gonna be so painful for them. We can send the Shaggus in now. Just trying to see where these guys want to land. Yeah, it's gonna be army losses. All right, guys, we're gonna chase a little bit, and we'll see you guys on the campaign map. All right, guys, we're back. We gave them a good old-fashioned beatdown. You can see Lewin's down. I mean, most of the armies are pretty much just destroyed. I'll be quite eager to actually check their strength rank after this. We could definitely chase some of them down. SIGVALD is just missing his Exalted Hero, who should be back soon. How long do we have till that guy? Yeah, Valnir's still around. We got a little bit of time. All right, so Bretonnia, certainly quite beat up now. What I'm hoping for is that in us doing damage to Bretonnia, they can't defend their other fronts. That's really kind of the dream with this whole situation. And we're only, I don't think are we even at turn 100 yet? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Empire's having some problems up north too. It looks like the Norscan Raiders are really pressing them pretty good. We might want to go up there actually just to like, you know, crush them down. All right, so here we have a couple Bretonnian armies, which we certainly don't want to be licking their chops. So I think Kolek will go just do a bunch of auto-resolves on them. I honestly think Kolek Shaggoth stack could have won that battle on his own too. I mean, maybe not. Yeah, most likely though. If we had just like played it really gamey and like ran in circles and kited their infantry, we could have won some serious fighting there. All right, Exalted Heroes leveled up, so let's go ahead and max out the training. I mean, even though it is a little bit, it eventually will get the Shaggoths to where they want to be. And now we need to get the Legion of Doom. We have like all the goodies. We'll get the Aura of Chaos, I guess. Marked by Slaanesh. Just so you'd think Marked by Slaanesh would give him something way cooler, but it simply does not. All right, let's give you the Fireball here. It's fine. We might use it for sniping at some point. And now we just hunt down these Bretonnian armies, I think. Yeah, I mean, they might be able to fall back. We could honestly just ignore them too, but they might resettle. Or maybe Archeon will head them off. Who knows? So Archeon, oh, the Emperor Karl Franz is coming here. So it looks like Franz wants to duel the Ever-Chosen. So we might actually come down and help. If that's like a pretty big pocket of their strength, we could send Kolek up north to just go pound town people. Like just absolutely pound all these guys. How is our pressure looking up here? Helmet. I mean, they have these miscellaneous armies here and there, but they're full 20 stacks still. It's pretty insane how they can still get that value, even with like no infrastructure. What do we have? Steingart down here was almost fallen. The dwarves are actually encroaching too. I'm not looking forward to doing battle with the dwarves. Yes, dwarves, become my vassal. The dwarves wouldn't be too bad for us. We would probably just be able to shaggy spam them. Okay, so Franz is here. He's got some help here. I mean, I don't know how good Franz's army is. The thing is Kemperbad have like a decent garrison? No. So let's go ahead and get our scout here. See what's cracking up in the hood. Because if it's just Franz, I think Archeon might be able to beat him. Assault units, 83% chance. This is a decent army as well. Archeon doesn't have Lightning Strike yet. Like, because we could hard march down here with Kolek. Like, hard march and almost get there. Yeah, we could actually get in range of the city with Kolek with hard march. I definitely want to keep the momentum up of, like, just pounding these different cities. So maybe we send Siggy up north, because he's got, like, a good hybrid army that can deal with a lot of different armies. So we're getting a little bit crazy now. Splitting up, but I think we need to try and, like, end this campaign. Because Archeon, Franz's army, oh, that's a pretty bad army. And it's, like, beat up, too. So what we'll do is we'll assault the units here. We'll give him the business, make his guys even more damage. Yeah, so he has like a couple jankety wagons. Archaon will come here. But there's no other threats down here. There's none. It's just Franz. It's just the Franz. And the Bretonnian armies, we could probably head off here. So we'll send SIGVALD up here. We're going to start like spreading our wings now that like... Oh! Ooh, what do you got going here, buddy? Become a vassal. We could just trespass on their territory. I mean, who cares, right? See if we can catch these two Bretonnian armies. Yeah, we'll just auto-resolve this real quick. There you go. Down they go. No longer will they troll our territories. Kolek has done great work. The enemies have been taken out. Kolek has leveled up, which is a great thing. We'll get the monster strength. Perhaps we'll do Star Crusher in the next episode. And how would the auto-resolve be here? We kind of just want to keep staying busy, you know? I'm pretty sure Archaon can solo this. So this character's leveled up as well. Eventually, maybe he'll jump into Archaon's army. Just to give him like a good, sustainable character. Alright, so we got a Norse Berserker. So this will probably be the last turn here, guys. One more battle to rule them all. So let's get you up here. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to karate chop these guys real quick. Alright, move you up. Yes. Yes, this is not going to be fun for you guys. Alright, so we're going to auto-resolve this, 100%. We took some damage, but we almost lost to Dragon Ogres, which could have been actually a little bit sloppy. 2,000 gold, it's 2,000 gold. It's probably better than the horde growth for these two armies. So SIGVALD has done his business. Midland has been destroyed, because, you know, if I don't destroy them, then what happens is they get, like, confederated, and it just becomes like a whack-a-mole. We'll get, Spread corruption's fine, whatever. Alright, so we need to get Kolek closer, so we're going to go ahead and hard march him. And just get him next to SIGVALD, just to make sure SIGVALD doesn't get, you know, isolated and dragged through the mud all by himself. Start leveling up these exalted heroes. Eventually they will become powerful Manscore characters. And, what do we not have maxed out yet? Yeah, let's get you. Fearless, we got a Zealot. Alright, great. So that's taken out. Let's go ahead and look at the diplomacy screen to see the strength rank. We're currently 6. It's going to be hard to beat dwarves until we get another stack. I mean, in terms of the strength rank, we could beat them just by attrition. Reichland has 8 settlements left. Crone has 22. Crone's going to be like just a pain in the butt to deal with. But their time will come. Their time will come indeed. So we take that out. We go north with these two characters. We sweep all these guys and also sweep the Bretonnian armies while we're at it. That will allow our Haggard Norskins to really encroach. And now we come in, we finish him off, we let the vampires take these territories. And Franz, meet the ever-chosen. Archaon comes for blood. Wow, okay, this is actually going to be a fight of fights. So we got some banners here. So we will fight this. Unfortunately, we don't have any like super cool spells. We'll give Strider to him, the Blasted Standard, whatever, it's fine. All right, guys, here we go. Archaon versus Karl Franz. Let's get that juicy leadership trait. We'll see you guys on the battlefield. And here we are, guys, live and in charge. We are going to just do the most mouth-breathing strategy I can think of and just make a giant spaghetti line of Chosen. And then we'll get the Hell Cannons, Archaon, and the Hero. Swords of Chaos will actually be useful here. Archaon doesn't have his mount yet, unfortunately. All right, let's get you and start deployment, start battle. Great, so the Hell Cannons are going to just kill the Great Swords because Great Swords are Great Swords and or Handgunners. Yeah, they're both like threats to our army. Great, so let's go ahead and do it. Pop the boom. And just await their arrival. You guys are eventually going to have to come, or else you're just going to get Hell Cannon to death. Oh, they think their Hellstorm rocket batteries can match the might of these Chaos monstrosities. Shoot you, just shoot the more tightly packed stuff. And now we can just move the Chosen wall up. And yeah, we'll just give a massive attack order. So everyone's just going to attack. The nearest target, we will take a little bit of damage, but nothing that we can't salvage. And the Swords of Chaos, yeah, look at this. We got some Reichsguard Knights coming in. We'll see how the swordsmen do against our Chosen. Pull in the Swords of Chaos to help there. Franz is riding about. He's looking like he wants to get a little bit messy with Archaon here. Chosen are collapsing. We'll get you, Chosen, going back here. Chosen. You guys are just chasing. Get the Great Weapons going after the Reichsguard Knights, and you guys coming back here. All right, Swords of Chaos, doing some good work, but, you know, now we want to push into the back line a little bit. And how's Archaon doing? Yeah, it looks like they're doing well. Let's go ahead and do the Cascading Fire Cloak and keep beating down the Franz. This is a settlement battle, so that'll be really good for us. Here and here. Everything looks good. Let's get those Outriders who, for some godforsaken reason, are charging us. And the Swords of Chaos need to go ahead and hunt down these handgunners if they can. Push up onto those archers. Franz is going down for the count. We'll do a little bit of fast forwarding as it's pretty much a foregone conclusion at this point. Swords of Chaos have cleaned up those guys. Now we'll bounce over here. Man, those handgunners are like unbreakable. What the hell? Yeah, I guess, you know, on the difficulty, they have those modifiers that make everything really tough to drag down. Hell Cannon's still blasting. And I started blasting. Always reminds me of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's like one of the best shows ever made. Swords of Chaos, Archaon's personal bodyguard, causing some serious problems. Drop a fireball here, and boom, and chase, and chase, and chase. The dreaded wagons, just causing so many problems. All right, so we're corralling the Imperial forces. Let's go ahead and ride back here. Shut down their artillery. It's down for the count. And that is going to be the fall of Franz. Perhaps the last time we'll see him. Granted, I have a feeling he'll be recruited up north. So there you have it, guys. See you on the campaign map. All right, guys. The Empire wiped out in this area. We'll certainly raise. And looks like we might be taking attrition based on where he fell back, which is actually really unfortunate. It might allow like... no, actually we're good. Okay, so he fell back far enough. I was actually concerned there for a second. Oh, definitely going to rush Lightning Strike. It's super important. It's super important, especially if he's going to be working on his own. And you can have him get Assassinate so he can peel out of the army and take out annoying agent spam. And that is going to be it for now, guys. That is going to be the conclusion of this episode. Thank you guys so much for joining. It was an absolute blast. The Empire fulfilled my promise. Altdorf has fallen. Chaos Corruption is spreading in the land. And yeah, I mean, Franz, they can't have much left, especially with Kolek and company going up north. We'll just head straight to Middenheim. We'll take out all these Empire forces up here. And down in the south, we need to make sure to give the war coordination targets to our allies to make sure that, yeah, that's actually Schwarzhofen there. And then here, yeah, it looks like an Empire territory that, you know, eventually Archon will get down there. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. Hail to the Dark Prince, baby. We'll see you in the next episode.